If you are ready to listen to me with all the intensity, I'll make one word, come to inner awakening, I'll send you back as complete being. Please understand, the moment I utter the word, come to inner awakening, people have incompletion, oh, I have to spend money. It is never about money, I tell you. Never ever a single person has been deprived inner awakening because the person does not have money. No. Because the person does not have intention, he has been deprived. Even if they have billions. Never somebody is deprived because he does not have money. Make an intention, create a decision, you will see everything aligns. I tell you, money is, after all, servant of human beings. It is not boss of human beings. If you think money is your boss, it is again imaginary incompletion, not reality. Whether you are active or not, that decides your life, not whether you have money or not. I tell you, highest wealth is being active in the life. Please understand, I have seen the extreme poverty, means living out of 5 rotis for 1 week. Just 5 roti for 1 full week. I have lived in that utter poverty. Does not have the 4th piece of cloth, only 3 pieces. 1 towel, 1 dhoti, 1 chadar. With the 3-piece cloth, 5 roti per week I have lived. I have seen the extreme poverty, and I have seen the so-called filthy rich people's minds. I have seen both extremes. Both extremes. With that clarity I tell you, being active is the greatest wealth. If you have that, anything you want, you will manifest in your life. Being inactive is the worst poverty. Money can never be a reason for you to miss inner awakening. If you think money is the reason you are missing inner awakening, it is an imaginary incompletion. You prove to me money is the only reason your inner awakening is not happening. I am giving it to you free. Anybody, I am making this as an open challenge forever for anybody. You establish money is the only reason you are missing the inner awakening. You answer just my 4-5 questions and establish money is the only reason you are missing inner awakening. It's free for you. It is never. It is used as a reason to deny your possibility to yourself. I am telling you. Understand, many poor fellows who are denying the greatest luxury of life, inner awakening, to themselves. For all of them, today I am opening a great challenge. If you answer my 5 questions and establish money is the only reason you are not able to make it for inner awakening, it is free for you. It is for all, forever, I am declaring. I won't ask you too many questions. Just 3-4. And establish to me, money is the only reason you are missing inner awakening. It's free for you. It is never a reason. It is our incompletion, our own mind denying our own possibility. And not only that, when you see people who have gone through the program, have re-strategized, reinvented themselves, the fear of reinventing you, fear of re-strategizing you, I tell you, the fear of Nityananda tsunami. You are afraid of that tsunami. When it comes inside, what all will it leave, what all it will take, and you don't know. As of now, shutting your door, window, glass, everything, you are safe inside. At least you feel safe inside your glass house. Everything is under your control. If you allow this tsunami inside, you don't know. It is those imaginary fears which stops you. So anybody who believes strongly, money is the only reason you are missing your inner awakening, please inbox me from today. You can inbox me in the Facebook. I'll be directly handling you. Not with a second hand, third hand. I'll be directly asking you only few questions. If you are able to convince me with that few questions that money is the only reason, it's free for you. I'm opening the doors. Actually, after running the Shuddhadvaitam program, now I am really confident and I am really clear. Money is never a reason for somebody to miss the spiritual awakening, the inner awakening. So with this clarity, I invite boldly all of you, please have inner awakening. Give a big, sudden, rude break for you and realign yourself.
Greater signs of life can be realized with a greater ability to visualize. Greater science is the equivalent word for Hinduism. When you understand the greater science of life, greater courage, more possibility, more fearlessness, more joy, more bliss. When you visualize Paramashiva with 25 heads, 75 eyes, 50 hands, your consciousness becomes ferocious, and that ability to visualize, you will get involved in everything deeply. Involved people are the most delicious, most sweet, most beautiful, most juiciest beings of planet Earth.
I tell you, if you do hard work, your whole life you will make some few millions. If you do smart work, your whole life you will work and make maybe few 100 millions. If you understand the concept of money, you will make billions. If you understand and able to operate the principle of money, you will loan trillions. Whole concept of money I defined just in this one statement. If you do hard work, your whole life you will make few $1 million. If you do smart work,
your whole life, you may make few $100 million. If you understand the concept of money, you will make billions. If you understand and able to manifest, operate the principle of money, you will own trillions. So I have nothing to gain from you all economically. See, I don't need your money to be rich. And I don't need your vote to become a president. I already declare I am a president and I am a president. That's all. I neither need your money nor need your vote. Because I don't need anything from you, I will always tell the truth to you as it is. I don't need to exploit you. I don't need to manipulate you. I don't need to lie to you. I love you. Because you can neither give me anything nor you can take away anything from me. You can't threaten me. I have nothing to gain from you and you can't make me lose anything. I am absolutely independent of you. From this pure freedom, I give you my love.
All right. Let's enter into the next segment of the morning satsang. Nirahara Samyama. Let us get into the Samyama. And I also wanted to tell you, not even one person dropped from the second phase of Samyama. Everybody who are initiated are continuing. I have not received a single email that they dropped the Samyama or they started eating. Please sit straight. Visualize you are a huge body, 20 feet by 20 feet. Feel you are eating. Large quantity of food, the food you like, without any restriction. Not just eating, grabbing, filling your stomach, filling your whole body. Visualize you eating large quantity of food. Let your biomemory rediscover the ability to create energy and prana directly from ether. Eat, eat, eat till your body feels full. Till your body feels it can't eat anymore. Till you feel it is too much.
निर्धूताखिल घोर पापनि मुक्ताहार विलम्बमान विलसत्वक्षोज कुम्भान्तरी मुक्ताहार विलम्बमान विलसत्वक्षोज कुम्भान्तरी काश्मीरा गुरुवासिता रुचिकरी काशीपुराधीश्वरी काश्मीरा गुरुवासिता रुचिकरी काशीपुराधीश्वरी भिक्षा देहि कृपावलम्बन करी माता श्री नित्येश्वरी भिक्षा देहि कृपावलम्बन करी माता श्री नित्येश्वरी कारण शङ्करा शिव शङ्करा नित्य शङ्करा शम्भो 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 शङ्करा नित्य शङ्करा शिव शम्भो महादेवा 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 शङ्करा नित्य शङ्करा नित्य शङ्करा शम्भो शङ्करा नित्य शङ्करा नित्य शङ्करा शम्भो शङ्करा शिव शङ्करा नित्य शङ्करा शम्भो शङ्करा नित्य शङ्करा नित्य शङ्करा शम्भो शङ्करा नित्य शङ्करा शिव शम्भो महादेवा 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 शङ्करा नित्य शङ्करा नित्य शङ्करा शम्भो 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 डम डम डमर बजे शङ्कर गण गण घण्टा बजे डम डम डमर बजे शङ्कर गण गण घण्टा बजे डम डम डमर बजे शङ्कर गण गण घण्टा बजे डम डम डमर बजे शङ्कर गण गण घण्टा बजे भोलेनाथ शम्भो शङ्कर नित्यानन्द शम्भो 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 हर हर भोलेनाथ शम्भो शङ्कर नित्यानन्द शम्भो हर हर भोलेनाथ शम्भो शङ्कर नित्यानन्द शम्भो हर हर भोलेनाथ शम्भो शङ्कर नित्यानन्द शम्भो भोलेनाथ शम्भो शङ्कर नित्यानन्द शम्भो शङ्करा शिव शङ्करा नित्य शङ्करा 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 शम्भो शङ्करा नित्य शङ्करा शिव शम्भो महादेवा शङ्करा शिव शङ्करा शिव शम्भो महादेवा शङ्करा नित्य शङ्करा शिव शम्भो महादेवा शङ्करा नित्य शङ्करा शिव शम्भो महादेवा शङ्करा नित्य शङ्करा नित्य शङ्करा शम्भो 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 डम डम डमर बजे शङ्कर गण गण घण्टा बजे डम डम डमर बजे शङ्कर गण गण घण्टा बजे डम डम डमर बजे शङ्कर गण गण घण्टा बजे डम डम डमर बजे शङ्कर गण गण घण्टा बजे भोलेनाथ शम्भो शङ्कर नित्यानन्द शम्भो भोलेनाथ शम्भो शङ्कर नित्यानन्द शम्भो भोलेनाथ शम्भो शङ्कर नित्यानन्द शम्भो भोलेनाथ शम्भो शङ्कर नित्यानन्द शम्भो
I bless you all, let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, share, and explode in eternal bliss. Nityananda. Thank you. सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respects. Today's subject is Awaken the Sacred Feminine. Understand the whole subject. Awaken the Sacred Feminine. All three are unique words. Only feminine energy can be given the word sacred. Have you ever heard sacred masculine? Only feminine energy can be given the title sacred, because when it is awakened, it does so much in your system, and it has nothing to do with your gender. That's the important thing. The gender, male or being female, nothing to do with it. It is something to do with your inner quality. And next word, awaken. Only the feminine energy, sacred feminine, need to be awakened. You already have too much masculine. The whole world is suffering with too much masculine energy. If at all politics can be handed over to women, so much good would have happened to the human society, human civilization. Unfortunately, see, if it was handed over to women, it would have been completely family-based civilization. So naturally, everybody would have had their basic needs. All the basic needs would have been supplied to the whole world. Only the feminine energy need to be awakened. Only that can be called as sacred. Let me define the sacred feminine. Understand? The extraordinary creativity. Creativity will never be possessive. There are two kinds of civilization: creativity based civilization, agriculture based; possessive, possession based, money based. Sacred feminine means extraordinary creativity in any field. Why it is associated with the word feminine? Because by nature, without any choice, all women experience that creativity when they carry a child. During their pregnancy, their system, even if they are unconscious about the feminine energy, even if they don't know anything about feminine energy, when they carry a child, their body is made to go through, experience sacred feminine. If you are matured enough, your being also can experience sacred feminine. So the creativity, the sacred feminine part, is an extraordinary energy. In Vedic tradition, we call this as Matrurupena Samstita. That's a beautiful Sloka in Chandi, Yadevi Sarvabhuteshu Matrurupena Samstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. O Devi, who is residing in all beings, Bhuteshu, even the beings word is not a complete translation, whatever exists, Sarvabhuteshu, Matrurupena Samstita, in the form of ultimate creativity, Mother, Matrurupena Samstita, who is residing, Namastasyai, Namastasyai, Namastasyai Namo Namaha. I bow down, I bow down, I bow down, I surrender. It's amazing stotra. The Vedic tradition, there are two literature, 700 slokas, which can directly give you to enlightenment, lead you to moksha. One 700 sloka is philosophy, Bhagavad Gita. The other 700 sloka is technique, Chandi, Sabdasati, which can directly lead you to enlightenment just by reciting. Nothing else need to be done. See, Bhagavad Gita is linguistic importance. Understand, try to practice. Chandi is phonetic importance. Just reciting. Nothing else. Just reciting. It can lead you to enlightenment. In Bhagavad Gita, it is more working like a light-based. Means if you read, understand, cognitive shift, and experience enlightenment. Here, with Chandi, it is working on sound, just a very phonetic sound. Chant or listen, enough. Work happens inside you. They call it Saptasati, 700 on Devi, the sacred 700 verses on Devi. That is the ultimate sound vibration. I can tell you, I have read lakhs of mantras, but nothing like Chandi. Nothing like Chandi. When you recite, you can feel inside your body that creativity getting expressed. The sacred feminine getting awakened. And the Devi who resides in you in the form of creativity getting awakened. The whole body will feel the intense energy just by the sound. I'll make this our priest to recite Chandi for you guys, and I'll also recite. Maybe I'll recite little for you guys today. Today we need to work on Vyana, but one session, maybe half an hour I'll take to work on the sacred feminine energy. Because it has nothing to do with women or female body. It has something to do with all bodies. All bodies. Male can express, experience and express that sacred feminine energy in two ways. One, if you have a son or daughter, spend more time helping them grow. You will feel physically the sacred feminine in you. And mentally, mother yourself, help you to grow. You may think, how can I help me to grow? Means your personality, what you identify as you in mentally, physically, work on those things to grow. Try to change your physical form as you always wanted, through yoga or pranayama. Try to change your mind as you wanted, through life solutions, meditation. Mother, you will experience sacred feminine inside you, in the mind, in your being. Sacred feminine, understand, just the uttering of the very word, you are in different plane. Your mood is different. The unique contribution to the spiritual consciousness from Vedic tradition is sacred feminine worship as the mainstream tradition. I tell you, even if everything Vedic tradition gave is lost in some tsunami or earthquake, just if this worship of women, worship of mother, the sacred feminine tradition, if that is retained, then the whole thing can be revived. Because that is the seed. That is the seed. Hinduism has at least 10,000 subsects, I can say at least. Because each master is one sect, one sampradaya, one tradition. Hinduism has at least 10,000 sampradayas. I am saying at least. If all sampradayas are lost for some reason, only this one sampradaya, the Devi worship, mother worship, is retained. I will tell you, whole thing can be brought back. Because the whole thing is centered on this one, mother worship. Mother worship carries the blueprint, the hologram of the whole Vedic civilization. Just this one book, this 700 sloka. All the Hindu Sanskrit literatures, Vedic Sanskrit literatures, if you put together, it will be at least 10 million. At least 10 million slokas. Means crore, I am saying minimum. Because Mahabharata itself is 100,000, 1 lakh. Like this, surely we have thousands of books. At least 10 million we have. If all the 10 million lost except the 700, this Chandi, the verses on the sacred feminine energy, I tell you, the whole Hindu tradition can be revived. The whole Vedic tradition will come back. That's a hologram of Vedic tradition. Hologram of Vedic tradition. I tell you, there is no enlightened being on the planet Earth without worshipping the sacred feminine, including me. I am basically a Sakta. I myself followed Devi worship from the beginning. If you see my biography and all the deities I carved, the darshan I had, all mother based, the Devi based. All enlightened masters. Really all masters. Ramakrishna says very beautifully, Shiva is Brahman, but Devi has the key to reach the Brahman. Unless she opens, nobody can reach. Unless she opens, nobody can reach. Very beautifully describes, like a house scene. As even though husband is a owner, he doesn't have the key. It is hanging in the hip of the mother. Either you need to fall at the feet of mother, or maybe the sons, small kids, who are already near to mother, they can go and have the right to remove the key from the hip. Only they can touch that place and remove the key. Nobody else can touch. So either surrender to mother, or people who are closer to mother, that's all. No other way to reach enlightenment. It's very poetically described, but I tell you it is a fact, it's a truth. Still, the key is with sacred feminine energy, with mother. And same way, all mother-based traditions only continue to deliver enlightenment and keep the Sangha, the stream of transmitting enlightenment tradition alive. One of the biggest blow happened to the Vedantic tradition is Women are not allowed to sit in the throne and rule the samsthanas and sannyasa sampradayas. I am changing it. I am changing it. That is why I installed Anandeshwari in the same deity. Even if I put separately little gap, later on some fellow can remove it or make that as a second grade citizen. Devi as a second grade citizen. I do not want that. That is why in the same deity, in the same mold, I added Devi. Even if you take photograph, I do not want two different deities. No. All traditions which missed the sacred feminine, whether worshipping the sacred feminine or techniques to awaken the sacred feminine, lost its life within 100 years. One of the greatest thing happened to Ramakrishna mission is Sharada Devi was included in the main worship altar within 100 years of the Ramakrishna mission in organization creation. They found out the important component which they were missing and they added, saved themselves. Same way, the Ramana's tradition, Ramana Maharshi's tradition, they gave place for his mother. Unless the place, representation for the sacred feminine energy, techniques to awaken the sacred feminine energy, neither enlightenment can happen nor it can be transmitted. I already made a clear rule. Of course, I have created enough techniques to awaken the sacred feminine energy and give enlightenment. Even in the Sangha, I made a clear rule. At least 33% of all the rites, whether it is a initiation, sacred spiritual ceremonies or wealth or running or decision making, will be with women who experience sacred feminine energy naturally. Here I am connecting sacred feminine energy and women in this part, but that does not mean always women experience sacred feminine energy or always men does not experience. No. The possibility is more for the female body. All you need is the sacred feminine to be awakened inside you. You are enlightened. Nothing else. Because already masculine is there. That does not need to be awakened. That is too aggressive, ugly. The sacred feminine is awakened. You are there already, where you need to be. Exactly, enlightenment means the suppressed sacred feminine in you gets awakened. That is what we say. When somebody becomes enlightened, he becomes Ardhanarishwara, beyond male and female. These unconscious idiots don't know difference between Ardhanarishwara and gay. Below both is gay, beyond both is Ardhanarishwara. Below both is eunuch, not even gay, eunuch. Beyond both is Ardhanarishwara. Of course, I am not anyway interested in hurting any sentiment related to gay or eunuch. They are also created by the divine and it's their choice. We have no right to condemn even them. All I am saying is, that is different and Ardhanarishwara is different. All enlightened beings will carry that feminine grace because they awakened, experienced sacred feminine energy. So, meditate on sacred feminine energy, mother energy, healing energy. It can be a very powerful process, very beautiful meditation technique. In two Vedic tradition, this technique is used. Whether you carry male body, female body, don't bother. Just remember yourself as a cosmic mother. That's all. Nothing else. Just remember yourself as Devi. You may think, oh, my body language, everything became feminine, what will I do? Don't worry. It will never be ugly feminine as you think. It will not be eunuch feminine. It will be Ardhanarishwara feminine. It will just only add juice to you, grace to you. Same way, when you remember your cosmic mother, if you are carrying female body, it will suddenly add the masculine courage in you. Veera of the Devi, Chandi. For men, it will add the grace of the mother. I can give you these two as a technique. One, remember constantly you are Devi, cosmic mother, and recite whenever you can the sounds of sacred Chandi, the 700 verses. These two can do a big transformation in you, awaken the sacred feminine. We will be having the Chandi Homa done at least hundreds of times in our ashram during Navaratri. Hope all of you will be here and enjoy and experience sacred feminine. Let you all experience and radiate the sacred feminine energy. Achieve and radiate enlightenment. Live and radiate the eternal bliss, Nityananda. Thank you.
See, Mahadeva is giving a beautiful process of breathing to receive the state, space and powers of Mahadeva. It's called Trinetra Kumbhaka. The Kumbhaka name itself is Trinetra Kumbhaka. I myself will lead. Let's spend few minutes I'll intensely breathe that space of Sadashiva. You intensely inhale and it literally like an explosion. It'll happen in your brain like an explosion. I'll give you the precise technique. Listen. It is not even technique. It's a special breathing. Inhale listen carefully. Inhale as slowly as possible, as much as possible, and hold the breath on your third eye. And as long as you can comfortably hold. Then again, don't exhale. Inhale through the right nostril as much as you can and hold the breath in the third eye. As much as you can. Again, don't exhale. Inhale through both the nostrils and hold the whole thing in your third eye. As much as you can. Then slowly exhale through the left. Understand? Inhaling through left, holding, inhaling through right, holding, inhaling through both, holding, then exhaling. Only seventh action is exhaling. But do the whole thing as much as you can. Don't pressurize yourself, especially if you have high blood pressure or any other serious heart conditions. Don't do. So, seventh step, inhaling through the left, holding on the third eye, inhaling through the right, holding on the third eye, inhaling through both, holding on the third eye, then exhaling through the left. Clear? Only seventh step you are going to exhale. There are some great spiritual sciences unique to Hinduism. Subtle, otherworldly, but definitive sign. Manifesting the cosmic beings in Archavatara, deities in Nijavatara, living incarnations is possible. Understand? Kriya Pada of Vedas and Agamas elaborately explain the whole science of making the cosmic beings manifest in Archavatara, deities and Nijavatara, living incarnations, both. During the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, literally those cosmic beings manifest through this body. Just like how they manifest in Archavatara, deity, they manifest in Nijavatara, Pratyakshavatara, and give you all the boons you ask, bless you. You see, each God is an independent intelligence to lead you to enlightenment. Each God is a bridge for you to achieve the Shivatva, the ultimate Shiva consciousness. Krishna is the bridge for you to achieve the Krishna consciousness. But Shiva consciousness, Krishna consciousness, all consciousness is one and the same. Ultimate consciousness only. So that energy itself completely expresses.
Just like Radhika, when I see my own sweetness in the mirror, I become eager to taste it. I find that the only way to relish this sweetness is through the constitution of Sri Radhika.
Bhava Samadhi Darshan is a window to the infinite expanse of consciousness, allowing us to glimpse the formless in a way that we can understand. It cleanses the karmas of lifetimes. It awakens our biomemory to the space of Paramashiva, the ultimate consciousness, and creates a deep and lasting transformation in us.
The fourth dimension of me is putting in delusion and pulling out of delusion. Many times, when you can't handle the reality as it is, when you are not ready to be in that highest awareness space, some things are kept out of your sight to reduce the stress for you, to give you space to cope up with the reality. So my power of rejuvenation and my power to put you in delusion and liberate both work hand in hand. When you are not ready to go through the transformation you need to go through, when some parts of you need to be purified, when you need to be purified, when important, unavoidable surgeries need to be performed on you to remove the cancerous tumors which you accumulated. And when you are not able to handle the pain of the surgery, Throbhava, delusion is used to make you forget the surgery happening. Once the surgery is done, you are free. You are pulled out of delusion. My destruction power and rejuvenation power, samhara power, and my Throbhava, putting into delusion and pulling out of delusion, are all my extreme compassion. All this happens due to my extreme compassion. Listen carefully. Whenever an incident happening in your life, the time and space are flowing on one another. Your inner space is the space, and time is just moving. But in your inner space, if there are some traffic jam, like obstacle in the path, like what you expected from time, your life, what you want if it is not happening, what you don't want if it is happening, that projects out. And if I have to give you a precise example, a stone or a nail sticking out in the road. If there is a stone or the nail sticking out, thorn sticking out in the road, and your car goes on that, what happens? Tire gets punctured. Same way, what you want, the greed, what you don't want, that fear, if you carry that two in your inner space and approach the time, your life, the time gets punctured here and there. Those moments becomes karma that gets caught in your inner space. That is what is incompletion. Now, going back to that same time and same space, when you are reliving, they actually don't mind anymore, don't matter anymore in your life now. See, the tire which got punctured, at that time it delayed you going to the office. At that time it was a headache in your life. Now it is no more a pain. No, it doesn't matter anymore. So when you relive them, that same time will be relived with the space where there is no nail or a stone sticking out in the like a fear and greed. A smooth flow of time and space is ensured. When there is a smooth flow of time and space, it is called completion. So the punctured time is made to run through your inner space again consciously. So naturally, the fear and greed do not impact the time again now. Those wounds melt down. Those wounds get healed. A smooth flow of time and space, when it is ensured that karma melts down, that incompletion melts down, you become free from the incompletion created. Please understand, it's one of the most basic question about incompletion. First time I am answering this question. This is the most basic science of why, how incompletions are built and why it gets completed when the reliving happens. Your life is nothing but time flowing over the space. If you just keep your space with so much of love, visualize you are holding yourself with so much of love and expansion and bliss and allowing the time to cross you. That is like it will be like just such a beautiful flow. It will be like a snow car driving. You will exactly feel life is flowing through you like that. Snow car driving. And it is more and more exciting, enthusiastic. But whenever you stick your fear and greed into the time, you dent the time. The dented wheel cannot move fast. Removing the dents is completion. How many of you got the answer I gave? If you are a regular satsangi, you will catch it immediately. If you are watching our satsangs, you will catch it immediately. Otherwise, the words I have thrown are little, maybe going above your head. How many of you did not understand? Raise your hand. I'll repeat. If you did not understand, please raise your hand. I'll repeat. Listen. Listen, I'll repeat. I'll repeat. Listen. Visualize your inner space is the road. That nail or a thorn or a stone sticking out of the road is your fear or greed. Your car tire is time. If the time moves smoothly on the space, there is no incompletion. If it moves on the nail or the stone, then your tire becomes flat. You can't move further. So, always if you hold the inner space consciously, without fear and greed, you will never create incompletions. For it to be reality, go back to the incompletions created, where all you put your nail and the stone. Relive. So, when the time moves into the space, please listen, you may go back to that same space, same time and relive. But it is happening now. Please understand, you may go back to past, but you are in present. Going back to the past while you are in present is completion. Going forward to the future while you are present is inspiration. What you are going to do, if you visualize, that becomes inspiration when you are in the present. What you have done, if you relive, it becomes completion when you are in the present. See, when you consciously relive, whenever you become conscious, you will be in the present. And consciously relive, you will suddenly removing all the dents and cleaning up your whole past. The time is healed. Kalabhairava puja is done. Immediately Kalabhairava blesses you with completion. I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching and causing eternal bliss. Nityananda.
Nityananda Dhyanapitham, Nityananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 08027279999. www.nityananda.org. www.youtube.com/lifeblissfoundation.
Wealth is not something outside from you. It is extension of what is you. You go on accumulating something in your life. If you are conscious, organized, you accumulate wealth. Otherwise you accumulate poverty. But you go on accumulating something. You cannot be in between. You can't say, no, neither I am progressing, nor I am losing. No. Either you are progressing or you are losing. Means, either you accumulate wealth or you accumulate poverty. Accumulation is your life. Wealth is not something outside you. It is extension of you. What you feel about life, what you feel about you, all these ideas only decide whether wealth is going to be around you or not. I am telling you, this Nirahara Samyama, if you do even for 121 days, you will break the pattern of all the food addiction. After that, even if you eat once a week, you will not feel like something is taken away from you. Like a celebration, like a festival eat. Don't keep eating as a regular habit. Stupids eat regularly. Fools eat regularly. Don't be dumbo, fool, stupid. Be intelligent. Every time, every night you take Haritaki, so much detoxification will happen, your breathing will go. Please understand, there is something called deep breathing, means samana, the pure energy directly gets absorbed from the air into system. That capacity will increase. Directly, energy and glucose will be produced from the breathing, from the air, like how a leaf produces leaf produces glucose energy directly from the sun and the air. Same way your system is capable of producing glucose and energy directly from breathing. That capacity will be awakened in you. If you take Haritaki and do Nirahara Samyama, and for a common man, regular food is not mandatory. It's your false belief with which you have been forced, bound, you are suffering.
與天齊，慶賀你生辰快樂，年年都有今日，歲歲都有今朝，恭喜你，恭喜你 s w a m i j i I love you。
第二斯瓦米吉，祝你生日快乐 ！I love you。斯瓦米吉 ，I love you。
斯瓦米吉 I love you。
第二斯瓦米吉生日快乐！
斯瓦米吉，
祝斯瓦米吉生日快乐！
斯瓦米吉 I love you。
斯瓦米吉生日快乐！斯瓦米吉 I love you。
米吉生日快乐！
我生日快乐，平安健康 I love you。
生日快乐 I love you。耶！
斯瓦米吉 I love you，生日快乐！
我爱你，生日快乐！
斯瓦米吉生日快乐 I love you。
斯瓦米吉 I love you，Thank you。
斯瓦米吉，感恩你，我和孩子都受益匪浅，非常感恩你，祝你生日快乐 ！Thank you, I love you。
斯瓦米吉，祝你生日快乐，我爱你。
我爱师傅，祝师傅生日快乐！
师傅生日快乐，我爱你。
斯瓦米吉生日快乐，谢谢你，感恩你。
资深的斯瓦米吉，祝你生日吉祥快乐！
生日快乐，我爱你。
斯瓦米吉生日快樂，我愛你。
真的斯瓦米吉 I love you，Thank you very much。
斯瓦米吉生日快乐，谢谢你，我爱你。
斯瓦米吉 I love you。
祝师傅斯瓦米吉生日愉快，身体健康。祝师傅生日快乐！
师傅生日快乐！
I love you.
I love you。
Welcome to Taiwan.
Swami, Taiwan loves you. We are with you wherever we are. Thank you very much.
斯瓦米吉，我爱你。
Swami, 爱你。
斯瓦米吉，I love you。